got the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Welcome to 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Such a wide-open look.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Fader on the way. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Clock at 4. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Down low. They swipe it. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Scott. And again, the Lakers, no good. Fast break, Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Pass to Gobert. And another 3 from Minnesota.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
Here's Worthy. Shoots over Randall. And he didn't get quite enough into that one. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Edwards for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 10. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Right wing. Now here's Johnson. DiVincenzo covering. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Now here's McDaniels. 6 points for him. Edwards for 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
Up top, Johnson. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And again, the Lakers, no good. And here's Minnesota now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. They get it again. Pass to Edwards.
Lakers foul. Magic Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. DiVincenzo can't hit. Lakers trail by 10. Here's Cooper. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup.
You see it over and over again. More teams sending activity to the offensive window, and it pays dividends.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Timeout, timeout. At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
They like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. Minnesota leading by 10. And Highland, here we go. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Edwards for three. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
That's right, dude.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Gobert.
Yes.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Timberwolves ball.
And they double up Edwards. Pass to Randall. There's the three. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Lakers trail by 8. Inside. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's Minnesota to the inside. Back to Highland. Now Randall. McDaniels from long range. And so it's Minnesota up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down.
16.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Pass to Rambis. Back to McGee. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot. Stolen by Ingles. Here's Edwards. On the take. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Pass to Highland. To the middle. Here's Ingles. Back to Highland. Fires from 14. Rambis grabs the board. Lakers trail by 10. Here's McAdoo. Stolen by Ingles. Reed to 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. With the drive to the left side wing. And there's the rejection.
Great defense by Slow-Mo. Kyle Anderson always in position to make the play.
Outside, Ingles. Puts it up from 12. And Cooper pulls it down. And here are the Lakers. It's a 10-point game. Here's McGee. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Can't blame him. Just trying to...
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes both free throws.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Outside, Highland. 4-3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Lakers trail by 10. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Banked it in off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Pass to Ingles. Anderson with a screen. Inside. Right side, Highland. Just 5 on the clock. Ingles from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 6. There's a minute 54 left to play in the half. Scott can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 8. Here's Edwards. Inside. Edwards lays it in.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball. Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Back to Highland. Anderson with a screen. The shot from 20 feet out. And it's Wilkes with a rebound. So it's Los Angeles now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Down low. Abdul-Jabbar. Can't hit from in close. Randall outside. On target from range. Randall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's blocked by Gobert.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Lakers.
Randall outside. Lets it go. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
To the paint. Here's Scott. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We'll be right back. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Over to the left wing, to the inside. A nice shot by Worthy. Worthy's got his first points of the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Inside. McDaniels, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Yeah, Jake McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Now there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Outside Johnson. Shoots a fadeaway. Minnesota with a rebound. Randall deciding where to go with it. McDaniels from long range. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The Lakers call timeout.
Give him a big round of applause. Your dad's team.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 13. Pass to Cooper. Here's Worthy. Here's Cooper. He's covered by Dosunmu. Just 5 to shoot. To end the run. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Minnesota leading by 13. Randall left side. Dosunmu outside. Pass to Reed. McDaniels from long range. The rebound by McAdoo. Here's Cooper. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Dosunmu outside. Drops in the three. Dosunmu's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Cooper. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Outside McDaniels. Now Randall. Intercepted. Outside Johnson. It's rebounded by Minnesota. To the paint. Outside for Randall. Three-pointer, no good. Lakers trail by 14. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Pass to Worthy. Here's Kupchak. Here's McAdoo. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
The three, Randall. He buries it from three. Randall's got 8 points in the quarter. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Here's Johnson. Still no points. Pass to Scott. Down low. Here's Cooper to the middle. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Now DiVincenzo. Now Edwards. Out to DiVincenzo. Pass to Ingles. Lets it go from deep. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Back to Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Give him 8 points now. Here's Scott. Clock at 6. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Defended by Gobert. Fade away. No good there. The Timberwolves lead by 15. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. Now McDaniels.
Nice.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. It'll count. And so it's Minnesota leading by 17 at the end of the period. They've had incredible success defensively.
The Timberwolves, 43.
Great defense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Minnesota with possession here. McDaniels from long range. The kick out to Ingles. And here's Edwards outside. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
It's 2-on-1. Good chance here for DiVincenzo. Drains the jumper to finish off the break. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Knocks it down from distance. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now this quarter.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Great positioning on the putback.
I'll tell you, what a huge game from Jaden McDaniels on the offensive end. He's a lockdown defender, so a big-time two-way guy.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
McDaniels can't hit. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. To the left wing. Here's Worthy. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 6 on the shot clock. Over Gobert. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And here's Ingles. Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
I'll tell you, you have to have some measure of composure close to the bucket. Mr. Ingles doing work.
Lakers call timeout. The Timberwolves making a switch here. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Cooper. The Lakers with another miss. Left side, Edwards. Dosunmu outside. Back to Edwards. Randall outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Johnson. Over Reed. The shot by Johnson, no good. Now the Timberwolves with it. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Randall, good.
Well, you can see Julius Randle striking from wherever the defense concedes it. That's nicely done.
Worthy. And again, unable to change momentum here.
2 minutes remaining in this ball.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Michael Cooper.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the fourth. And here's Edwards outside. And Worthy pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Randall can't hit. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Pass to Worthy.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Now here's Reed. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Julius Randle.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Pass to Conley. 4 on the clock. Hits it from the high post.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 16-4 run. Now here's Dosunmu. And here's Edwards. From the baseline. He's off on that one. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks.